Hi digital marketers, this is Faisal Amin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss about how to set up Facebook conversion API with Shopify theme independent data layer. In the previous video, we have already discussed about how to set up theme independent data layer for your Shopify store. So in this video, I am start with the sketch, then you can understand each and everything. So no more delay, let's get started. You can see that my Shopify store, that is my partner store, and that is the dummy store. I am only using for this store for tutorial making purpose. So that is my store, and that is the backend of Shopify store. So as usual, you go to the settings option to enable the theme independent data layer and customer event, and I am disconnected on it because I am creating the new one and theme independent data layer, which you know that in the previous video, this data layer also provided the Google Tag Assistant preview. So from the Google Tag Assistant, you can create any event parameter, and each and everything, which I will show you. So add custom pixel, and you have to provide it the data layer new and add pixel, and I have to paste the code, that is the theme independent data layer. So you can see that put your GTM code below. So I am providing the GTM code here. So back to our Google Tag Manager, and I already told you I am started from the sketch. So I'm created the account that is for the Meta or Facebook. So Meta browser, I'm just simply providing the account name that will be understand for you, and country will be my country. For and also firstly I am creating the account name will be the Meta new, and this container name will be the Meta or Facebook browser. I'm just giving the Meta browser and select the web. You already know that how can create the account and container. So finally click the create button, and I'm also accept the data processing terms, and finally click the, and our browser container are created perfectly. So I'll copy the code from here and back to my Shopify backend to put the GTM code. So I'm putting the GTM code here, and also I am remove the tag start and tag int. Also will be the script and also the int script. That's looking good. We do not find out any error on our code section, and in the permission we have to select the null required, and also the data cells. I am creating the third one, data collected does not qualify as a data cell, and finally click the save and connect. Again, click the connect to activate our data layer with our Shopify store. And I already told you there is a theme independent data layer, and you can also find the tag assistant preview option. So our data layer is connected. So I'll go to my store and check out that our data layer is activated or not. So we have another one, that is we are using this plugin, that is Data Layer Checker Plus. You have to find out these extensions, Google Form extension. Just type the Data Layer Checker Plus and search on it. You have to find out Data Layer Checker Plus. So go to settings option. We have to adding this code to find out the Google Tag Assistant preview for our Shopify store. So again, go to this extension, go to settings. You have to tick mark on the Shopify customer pixel data layer checker, and we have to change the code because that is my previous client code. So I am replace it new one, and finally save, and back to our Google Tag Manager and preview to check out that our data layer is perfectly activated or not. So go to preview and adding our website, and then finally connect. And you can see that our tag assistant connected with our Shopify store. So I am just testing it. Go to any product page for view item event, and also add to cart, view cart, and then checkout. And also you have to provide it the dummy information, and We have to provide the information for payment. And finally, click the Pay Now button to activate the purchase event. Product is purchased. Go to Tag Assistant. Here you can see that we have to find out each and every event: page view, view item, add to cart, begin checkout, and finally purchase. So we are done to activate our data layer on Shopify store, and these theme independent data layer are provided the Google Tag Assistant preview, so that we have to get each and everything. I am now start my process. So go to my Facebook or Meta event manager to create the pixel. You know that today our tutorial is Meta browser and server-side tracking, and you can say that conversion API setup. So go to my event manager. You can see that event manager. So how can you create the business account? Just go to your business.facebook.com and giving the all information. Then you have to create Facebook business account. And then you just go to the event manager section and find out this kind of interface. So I am create the pixel. So click the connect data, wait, next. So I am create new data set, but if you have the pixel, then you can find out here and select on it. So my case, I create the new one. So create new data set. I have to give in the name that is meta new, for that is called the Shopify, and click the create. So you have an option to set up the conversion gateway, AWS, and also the conversion API gateway set up with the partner integration, but I am working with the manually. So I'm set up the set up manually, then click next. So I am also select the conversion API and metapixel and next and finish. So go to my data source. Here you can see that meta new Shopify. So go to settings to find out the data set or pixel ID, whatever you can say, that is the data set ID. So I'm just copy the data set ID. So I back to Google Tag Manager, create new tag configuration, and you can find out the Facebook pixel. If you do not find out here, then you can go to template gallery and search the Facebook, then you can find out the Facebook pixel. So I am select on it, that will adjust with our tag. Now put the Facebook pixel which I copied from the Facebook event manager. So click the plus sign and also click the plus sign because I want to create the constant variable for Facebook pixel ID, because we have to set up Facebook pixel. We have to put pixel ID to all event, so that again and again we do not copy and paste job, so that I am created the inconstant variable for pixel ID. So here I am putting the pixel ID and giving the variable name, that is meta pixel ID. Save it. So now time to create the trigger. So click the triggering, create the new trigger. So now click the plus sign, also trigger configuration and custom event. So back to our tag assistant, go to page view event. We are do not provided the all pages for Shopify, because which we are opening any kind of page in Shopify store, the page view event are activated. So we are using the page view event for that. So copy the page view and back to Google Tag Manager, and in the event name we have to paste our event page view, that is event page view. Save it. We are done. Just giving the tag name Facebook page view. Save it. We are adding the page view event. Now back to tag assistant and then go to view item event. In the view item event, we have to find out the Facebook browser site, content ID, content category, content name, content type, contents, and currency and value. So we have to create the event parameter. You know that Facebook are recommended the some kind of event parameter. So we have to create the one by one event parameter for view item event. So copy the FB browser site, back to Google Tag Manager, go to variable section, create new, variable configuration, that will be the data layer variable. So Facebook browser site dot back to Google Tag Assistant. Firstly, we have to create the content ID. So copy the content ID from the data layer, based on it. That is DLB content ID. Save, again new, create the second one, data layer variable. That is again copy the browser site, based on it, dot content name. So content name, that will be really content name. And our third one is data layer variable back to tag assistant, will be copy the browser site from the data layer, and we have to create the content type, paste it down, dot content type, paste it, that is DLB content type, save it. Then it be following copy that to browser site, Google Tag Manager, create a new variable configuration, data layer variable, paste the browser site dot currency, that is DLB currency, save it. Again, back to Google Tag Assistant, copy the browser site, new one, click the new variable configuration, data layer variable dot value, that is the TLB value, save it. So we are done to create the variable for the view content event. Now go to tag to create the view item event, new tag configuration. Again, the same process, pick the Facebook pixel. You know that we are already created the Facebook pixel constant variable. Here we have to put it, that meta pixel ID, and event will be the view content. Now go to object properties. One by one, we have to create the all event parameter. First one is content ID. Next one is content name. If you do not memorize this, just go to the developer Facebook meta pixel references. Here you can see that content ID, content type, content name, the all event parameter. Here I will giving the link on the description box, so you can copy from here. So I will go to Google Tag Manager, and next one is content category and value, currency, and contents. We do not fill the contents variable, we can create it. So one by one we have to create, which we have created before, that is content ID, content name, content category, value, currency, and now we have to create contents variable. So click the plus sign, also plus sign, variable configuration, data layer variable, back to tag assistant to find out the contents. Here you can see the contents. So first we have to copy the FB browser site from here, paste on it, dot, and finally contents. You have to concern about the spelling mistake. If you have any kind of mistake, then your tag is not working. So finally, that is the building contents. Save it. We are adding each and every required event parameter for Facebook view content event. Now time to triggering. So click the trigger, also the plus sign, trigger configuration, custom event, and copy the view item event from the data layer and paste the event name, that is event view content. Save it, and now giving the tag name, that is Meta or Facebook, whatever you can put, that is for the view content. Save it. So our second one is created, that is view content event, back to tag assistant and add to cart event. You can just assume that the event parameter are same according to the view item event or not. So we can see that content ID will be the same, content category will be the same, content name, content type, contents, currency value for that to cart will be the same event parameter. So we have a shortcut method, that is you have to open the view content event and click the three dot in the right side of your tag and copy. So we have removed the copy and just rename it add to cart. And then will be change the event name, that will be the add to cart also. And finally, we have changed the triggering. Go to triggering, click the plus, and all the trigger configuration, custom event, the event name will be the add to cart because we are set up for the add to cart and we are copied from the BY10 tag. I hope you understand the shortcut method. That will be the event add to cart. Save it. We are done for add to cart. Finally, click the save button. And our next one is begin checkout. So again, back to tag assistant, go to the begin checkout and then go to our FB browser site here. And we do not see anything, just we are adding the number of items variable for the begin checkout event. We can do it easily. So go to Google Tag Manager, again open the add to cart. So our only one recommended event parameter is number of items. So the event parameter are same as well as the add to cart. So again, click the three dot in the right side, copy the tag. We just change it to begin checkout. So we are change add to cart and write the begin checkout instead of add to cart. So begin checkout. And standard event will be the initiate checkout. You know that Facebook called it initiate checkout. And now then go to object properties where we have to adding our all event required event parameter. So just we have to adding the number of items. So we are adding the num items here and click the plus sign to create the num items event parameter. Plus sign, also the click the plus sign, a variable configuration, and also that will be the data layer variable. Back to tag assistant, FB browser side, copy and paste on it. Dot also back to tag assistant. That will be the number of items. So we are adding it and finally giving the variable name, that is BLB num items. Save it. So we are adding the number of items. Now time to change the trigger. That is the add to cart trigger. We have to change it with the begin checkout. So we are remove it and also click the triggering plus sign to create the new trigger. Also trigger configuration and give custom event and back to tag assistant. And finally we have find out the begin checkout event. Copy the event name from the data layer, back to Google Tag Manager, paste on it, and that will be the event begin checkout. Save it, and our begin checkout is done. Then finally click the save. And again back to Tag Assistant to see the purchase event. From here we are go to the Facebook browser site. That is same as well as the begin checkout event. And also, so you know that for the Facebook purchase event we have to adding the word ID, that's called transaction ID. So we have to pick the transaction ID. From here you can see that transaction ID. So first we have to copy the e-commerce and transaction ID only for the purchase event. So the work is same. We are open the begin checkout event to copy it and it will be converted to the purchase event. So copy the begin checkout event, just rename the begin checkout, that will be the purchase, and we have to change the event, that will be the purchase, and go to object properties. That is all the same as well as begin checkout, just we adding the new event parameter, that is order ID. So click the plus sign to create the water ID data layer variable, plus sign for variable configuration, data layer variable, back to tag assistant, copy the e-commerce, paste on it, dot, we are just copy the transaction ID, that is called order ID. I hope you understand. So variable will be the DLB transaction ID. Save it. So we have only one recommended event parameter for purchase, which we have to adding with it. Just we have changed the triggering. So click the pencil sign, remove it, triggering, that is plus sign. Also the trigger configuration, that will be the custom event. We have to tag a system and copy the purchase and paste on it. Triggering will be the event purchase. Save it and also the saved. So now time to testing our web pixel tracking is okay or not. So go to preview and also adding our site on it, connect it. And you can see that in the right side, our Google Tag Assistant connected with the website. And you can also adding the Meta Pixel helper. This Meta Pixel helper will show you your event. So go to any product page for the view item event, and you can see that view content event shows the all event parameter which we have to implement with the tag content name contents, that will be the all ID quantity and items, that is the autumn and winter new solid and autumn and winter new solid. That will be okay. That means our view content event working perfectly. Then go to Ectoker. Here you can see that all event parameter are perfectly working. Then go to checkout and also see that initiate checkout are also working. And if I go to the adding all information for the purchase and pay now finally, and then purchase event, you can see that purchase event. And back to our tag assistant, you can see that our all events are working perfectly. If I go to one, you can see that all events are perfectly working. Add to cart, begin checkout, and the purchase. If I go to the event manager and overview section, so it will adjust more time to receiving all event in Facebook event manager. But in Tag Assistant, you have to find out each and every event that will actually perfectly working. That will be the part one video where I am set up the only web pixel conversion tracking. In the part two, I will also show the Facebook conversion API, or you can call server-side tracking. So that will be the part two. So finally, we are perfectly set up the Facebook web pixel conversion API with the Shopify theme independent data layer. This data layer will be also provided the Google Tag Assistant preview. By using this preview, you have to set up each and every social media for your business. So I hope this video is all helpful for you. We'll see in the next video with the part two, which is server-side tracking of Facebook. So take care. Bye bye.